Hello, so you may be wondering right now, why is she talking in English? I thought this is a German YouTube channel. So, I had the idea instantly after I uploaded my first video, and I didn't expect anyone to watch that, but that was not the case. So I really have to say thank you for all your nice comments. They were really great and long and really motivating. I was really obsessed with the idea to get my sketchbook as fast as possible finished. But whatever, I still wanna try it out how it is to do something in English. And well, let's see how it goes. I hope I don't distract you too much with my German accent. I will try my best. I think you cannot hear right now that I'm German. I think I do that already really well. Thank you. Okay, so whatever. Yeah, I mean, we are already like 10 people on this channel. This is really surprising. But because there are many sketchbook videos on YouTube, almost reached PewDiePie. Like, I'm almost there, guys. This is the only purpose. No, that's not. I don't care at all. I just wanna do my stuff. And well, now I should talk a little bit what I was doing there. So this one character you saw before were just dynamic poses from DeviantArt. By reference, I really like to do that. I really love to draw motion. It's always fun and great. And here we have an old man's face. It's kinda cool to draw old people because they really have those defined facial lines, and yeah, it's kind of easy. It's actually, in my opinion, more easier than drawing children. But with that, I'm just referring to realistic faces. With stylized characters, it's kind of different, but whatever. As you can see, a lot of hands and feet, because I really have to practice them. They're all done by reference, so there's nothing from my head, and that is the reason why, because it's kind of hard to put them in a nice way out of my mind. And oh well, this girl, I was drawing her after watching the Ghibli movie when Marnie was here, and I probably got kinda influenced by her. I mean, this was just a random sketch, but even though I kinda noticed that already when I was younger, that the moment when I was reading a certain comic with a certain style I liked, it kind of flew in my next drawings without realizing that. So it was a really unconscious process, but I think I unconsciously concentrating on really stylized characters. Like, of course, I really like to draw that, but I mean with outer influence. But I mean, everyone is different. We all have another perception on things, and we concentrate on different things, I guess. So, well, here we have some clothes studies. I actually wanted to do more, but I kinda got distracted by something. I don't know what it was, but whatever. And here we have a blank space. So I destroyed my promise that I would fill every page to the least to the last corner, but I didn't do it as I said. Oh well, here we have some really cool stuff. So I really like to draw characters that are just weird looking, dynamic, with really sharp poses and doing random stuff. That is what I really like to draw. But I didn't finish that, and I probably will never finish it, because when something is already too old, I'm already moving forward for something else, and I have so many other ideas I want to do that I don't want to spend my time too long on something that I didn't finish in the first time. I really admire those who can do that, who are just like putting a painting away and going on with it like after 1 month. I think this is kind of a great skill you can have, or ability, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. What you saw before, this hand is, I kind of like this hand. I mean, when you can draw hands really well, they're really expressive, but they're hard in the same time because they don't have mouth or eyes or something like that that can lead to a certain expression. So that's why it's really hard for me. But it's just about consistency. Well, whatever. You may be remembering the stuff I did before the hands. Those were ice skating studies. After watching too much Yuri on Ice, I was like, there we have another blank space for whatever reason. I have no idea. So whatever, I was talking about Yuri on Ice, yeah. And I was searching on YouTube for some real-life ice skating. And I was deciding suddenly, maybe I should try to get the motion on one piece of paper. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I was trying to do thumbnail sketches, but I totally got distracted. And this guy, he kind of reminded me of Blue from Pokemon. And I was starting him, and then I was thinking, maybe I could draw his Eevee evolution. I don't know the exact name in English. In German, it's nach. I was starting to draw that, but I couldn't get this or that Eevee evolution out of my head, so I was like, whatever, I don't care. Those are actually not photo references, but real life references, and I always do those weird hearts, and then I'm just gesturing around with my head. I don't know, sometimes I was a little bit bored with flipping around through the sketchbook. I don't know if this is the right word actually, but whatever. So I'm like, I do something weird with my hands because it's fun. Okay, I was talking about these children. So it's kind of fun to draw children from reference because they do really funny postures, because their postures are not really controlled, and it's just fun, and it's kind of creative, and it's really inspirational kind of for characters, because I don't come all the time with such poses in my head, and I think the phrase I said was kind of weird, but whatever. and I show my socks because I don't like them. Yeah, so this character is I was too late, but whatever. Another sharp character I really like to draw. I just can emphasize that. More feet. Maybe it kind of got better. I don't know. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, and maybe I was thinking that I would talk about feet, and that's why it's funny to make my own socks in a video for random reasons. Oh yeah, this expression I was sketching there, that was my face when I was drawing those feet, because I just couldn't get them on in the way I wanted them on paper, and it just sucked. Those should be hands. Okay. I'm kind of tired. You may hear that from my voice. Voice. If I pronounce something really weird and you realize that I do it more than once, you can correct me. Like, this is totally cool. Sometimes I realize that after cutting the video. I mean, I don't really have to cut that video, what I'm doing right now, I suppose, but whatever. I sometimes realize, oh well, I was pronouncing that really, really weird. And also when I hear myself talking, like at the moment, it doesn't really bother me. But at the moment when I hear myself English speaking, talking on an audio, it's just really, really weird. Like, I really can hear my accent then, but... Oh yeah, so I was watching Yuri on Ice again. And I was thinking like, well, this character kind of looks like Yuri, so... I wanna destroy this whole picture with a really ugly face of Yuri-O. Because it's fun, and I don't like to draw just pretty faces, so I always have to destroy them with really, really ugly faces. And yeah, those are just some other characters. Not from a certain series, just random out of my head. And yeah, here we have a girl, and I'm not really happy with that. I didn't finish that because it, like, I destroyed the whole thing with this random kinda wolvy ghost monster. Yeah, it wasn't fun. Like, I didn't care at that moment about perspective and stuff, and I didn't it wasn't the way I wanted it, and it was just a random sketch. That's why it's not so important. Hands, more hands. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, some perspective studies, I guess. I'm really trying hard to don't sound German. But I don't know. Like, there's two options how people can complain. They can complain like, oh, I don't like your German accent, or they complain like, oh, you are try hard. You try too hard to don't sound German. I don't like that. Like, what do you want then? But I don't, like, I hope that you don't think this way as well. Maybe you are all like, well, I don't like that, I just unsubscribe to you. And I'm left with 0 people watching that after I uploaded that stuff. But I mean, the art itself doesn't change, so yeah, we will see. We will see. Yeah, I was doing some motion studies from a fighting scene of Asian movie clip on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch many Asian movies, actually maybe 1 or 2 in my life with real life people. But what I've seen and what I've also heard from other people was that they have a really special style and a different style how they capture pictures in movies than we are used to from Hollywood. And I kind of felt like that you can already see that in the fighting scenes, because they're really concentrating on the flow of the movements, and it's great. It's really great for studies, at least for me. And oh yeah, the characters on the one side I flipped right now, were from my head, not from reference. They were kind of the results, and I'm just gesturing around with my hands because I cannot hold still for not a particular reason, but yeah, I just can say that I really appreciate your comments, and I'm really happy. Like yeah, it was a cool idea for myself to do to start sketchbook videos. Whatever you're doing, I'm sorry, practice it or do whatever you want. Have a nice day, and until the next video. Bye!